Hello, everyone. Thanks a lot for coming. My name is Fabio Napoli. I'm a CTO at Itaú Bank. I'm responsible for cloud, IT architecture, and operations. And joining us today, Bruno. Bruno is the CEO and the founder of Zupi. Zupi is a leading technology company that was founded in 2011. And today, in our session, we are going to divide in two parts. The first part, we are going to talk about our digital transformation, Itaú's digital transformation, including our platform modernization. And in the second part, we are going to talk about StackSpot. StackSpot is a cloud-native platform developed by Zupi and Itaú that is supporting a lot to modernize our legacy applications and move to the cloud. So I hope you enjoy. Let's get started. So just before we start talking about our transformation, I'd like to introduce Itaú. Itaú is a universal bank with a full offering of products and financial services for different segments of the market. We are the largest financial institution in Latin America and one of the world by market cap. We have the most valuable brand in Latin America, and we are over 97,000 employees. And what is really important to emphasize is that Itaú is undergoing a huge transformation, a huge digital transformation. And the reason that we decided to move, the reason that we decided to change, is to become much more connected with our customer than we used to be. And for us, what is the transformation, the digital transformation that we are undergoing? It's a mix of two aspects. The first one is culture, that is 100% related to the way that we work today. One example is that the technology and the business are 100% integrated, creating the products according our customer needs, our customers' behavior. And the second part is the technology, that the technology is the core of everything that we are performing right now. And how do we operate? How do we work? Everything that we start when we think about a product or a service for a customer, we start from the design. The design is really important because we understand the customer behavior. And once we understand the customer's behavior, we can create the journey and we can enhance the experience for our customers. And how is possible to do that? We use data. With data, we look to understand every single interaction that the customers are performing with the bank, and based on that, we create our data points. Then we understand our customers' behavior, and we use AI to support that process. And once we have the data, we create our products, and our products are according to our customer needs. Our products are to solving real problems that our customers are facing. And one thing that's really important, we work with feedback loops all the time to really enhance the products that we are delivering for our customers. And the technology, we are upgrading our platform, we are modernizing our platform. Otherwise, it would be impossible to work in this way, to really understand the customers and to create the products and the services and enhance the experience according to the customer needs. And here, in terms of technology, how is our journey so far? We started in 2017, modernizing some workloads, and we built our private cloud. And it was really to learn how to work with this new technology, how to modernize, and how to prove the value that one system modernized and running in private cloud could bring for Itaú. In 2018, we were allowed by the central bank to use public cloud. So our decision was to get rid of our private cloud and modernize and move to the public cloud. So it was our first contract with AWS when we were really understanding how to work in this environment. Until 2020, when we decided to move our workloads to the cloud, modernize and move our workloads to the cloud at scale. That time, we changed the way that we were operating our environment, our infrastructure. we called Cloud Operating Model, where our focus, it was velocity. We really wanted to provide the best tech products for the developers to create the business products for the users very fast. And now, 2023 and beyond, we are focused on the platform because we understand that with a platform that is StackSpot, we can optimize our environment, and StackSpot can consolidate our tech products and our stacks to simplify and optimize our environment. And we are going to give more details about the platform. Some results that we reached since we started. We have more than 5.9K AWS certifications. It's the largest certification program in the world. Since we started, we reduced it, in terms of incidents, we reduced 98% the incidents running in production. In terms of velocity, we increased it in around 13%, 13 times the number of deployments that we used to do. And we have around 50% of our platform already modernized. And what does it mean? It means 70% of competitiveness that we understand that we have to get. So we still have too much to do, to modernize, and to move our close to the cloud. Talking about StackSpot, we are going to cover more in details, but we really understand that now that we have maturity, that we learned it since 2017 how to work, how to create our tech products, how to create our stacks. We understand that we can have a platform to consolidate everything. StackSpot is the platform that we are using, and StackSpot is providing much more quality, velocity, and efficiency. Efficiency in terms of cost reduction, and we are going to cover in a few slides. And StackSpot, here is one example how we are using in the bank. And it's not just a matter of a platform, but StackSpot enables the way that we are operating. So when you see on the left of the slide, on the top left, we have our CIOs. Our CIOs are fully integrated with the business, creating the products for the customers. They are 100% customer-facing. When we see in the bottom left, we have the CTOs that are creating the tech products, the products that are consumed by the CIOs to create the products to the customers. And when you go to the right of the slide, we have StackSpot. And here is an example with two different layers. One layer is where we have our plugin stack. So one example here is this layer is where the CTOs are working. So when we have a product from AWS, for example, EC2, we internalize to the bank, we put the guardrails in terms of security, in terms of reliability, in terms of FinOps, and once we internalize it, we create a plugin, and this plugin is connected to the platform. And this plugin connected to the platform is available for the developers that are customer-facing. Where they work is the StackSpot EDP. So once they need a tech product or a stack, they consume that stack, that plugin, that's done for the engineers. So we reduce a lot the cognitive load from the engineers that they are working with business solutions, with business features that must be delivered. So we reduce a lot the cognitive load, and StackSpot enables this way that we work. And now I'm going to call Bruno. Bruno will explain in details how StackSpot works. Over. It's the green.
Okay, hi everybody. Let's now take a closer look to the StackSpot platform. We have two main products here. The first one is our EDP. The EDP, it's our enterprise developer platform. Here is the place where the architecture teams is able to transform their technology vision into a executable architecture product to be consumed through the whole company. And the developers can access the platform to find and use in an easy way these stacks. After, this is very important too, to the architecture teams, set some configurations here that will be applying in the whole process when the code get in production. This is the way that you can ensure some policies, and it's very important for security here. The second product, it's our StackSpot Cloud Services. The cloud services, it's a managed service ideal for companies that is in transition to the cloud, but has a lack of in-depth knowledge how to do this. We work together with Itaú to create this product, and we packaged more than 7 years helping customers to go to the cloud and not include only all AWS resources here, but the best practices and configuration, the FinOps to scale with cost saving, resilience about the application, monitoring, and to policy enforcement. The security is very important when you set up a cloud configuration for the whole company. Everything here is packaged in a ready-to-use product. And we are able to create abstraction layer to provide to the company a very fast way to the developers team focus on the customers to create business features. And we take care about the cloud operations for them. Let's delve deeper to the EDP. We have 4 foundation layers in our developer platform. The first one is the StackSpot Studios. The studios is the place where the architecture team creating their products, transforming the technology vision, the architecture normally are documented. We transform into stacks here. That is an executable product can be called by the developers. Here has an important role to create a strong adoption plan. It's very difficult in the companies. The architecture team talk and with the developers team. And the platform is the way that we connect both. We have a good opportunity here to create a strong inner source culture in the company and bring all developers around the company to help the architecture team to create it, improve their products. This is a very, very good approach to become a more unified company about technology. And after here, it's able to, the architecture team are able to enter and set some policies here. When you give power to the developers created infrastructure and applications, you must control some configurations. For example, anyone wants that new database will be created without backup, right? And here you can set up this executable products like a plugin that implemented RDS, for example, that when the developers will consume, the backup will be set. This is an important role to guarantee policies, security, and quality about the how patterns, and guarantee that these patterns will follow the code until production. The second layer here is the workspace. The workspace, it's how we can organize different specific needs in different areas in the company. Normally, the tech lead of the team or tribe will enter here to create their workspace. The workspace can be divided, for example, in a bank. Could be an investment team, another workspace could be account balance team, or credit card team. You can organize different needs and different configurations for each area of the company. Here in the workspace, the technology team set each stack they want to use. This is very important because this will be specified when creating new applications, what stack, what technology will be used there. And the developers just need to enter in the StackSpot here and create a new application using these stacks available in their workspace here. The workspace, the technology lead, is able to add new configurations based on the configuration was made by the architecture team. Putting additional features or suggest configuration to make easy the creation a new application or infrastructure to the developers. The next layer is about the runtimes. Runtimes, it's very important to getting the code to the production. Here, it's the layer that we can create abstraction about the infrastructure code. For example, if you want to create a new Dynamo table, and this code is packaged inside the studio in a plugin, and the developer can change this code. They just use this plugin through the stack. And he can enable to change, because here is when we protect the code to apply and enforce this security policy in production. If they want to change this code, they must improve the product for the whole company through the inner source process, together with the architecture team. Improve the whole architecture of the company. Improve this plugin for everybody in the company, not only for my project in that case. And in the runtimes, we are able to configure here what kind of infrastructure we need to connect. We support 3 different kinds of infrastructure. The first one is AWS Cloud Accounts. The second is the on-premise environment. A lot of companies is in transition to the cloud. They have both environments. It's very important the platform support both. And manage the cloud. If manage the cloud is not your preference, the best option here is the StackSpot Cloud Services. We manage it for you, like I said before. And now, the runtimes guarantee that the policies are configured in the stack will be applied in production. Every component that will create it, or every pattern that will be applying the executable architecture will be applied here. The final layer is our StackSpot catalog. The API is the best way to interact with the systems, to connect with other systems. And our catalog can understand when a new API will be published in the company and automatically store this information in our centralized catalog. A lot of companies has more than one API gateway. And it's difficult to the developers find what is the best API in different places. We centralize every API documentation here to make easy to find and access these APIs. Okay? About the studios, to make clear, the studio can be created based on specific technologies. For example, Java Studio, Python Studio. Or can be created by types of solution. Could be front-end, mobile applications, could be a studio specific for mission-critical applications, etc. Or as a single enterprise-wide studio. The architecture team define their strategies about the studios. To understand better all the layers, I will explore 3 journeys here, from the technology vision until production. The first one is about the architecture team. The architecture team entering the StackSpot to create accounts for the whole company. And after, they define the technology vision. This technology vision, we need to create a studio that will implement that technology vision. After the studio was created, we start to split this technology vision in different pieces, called plugins. These plugins implement the whole technology vision about that studio. For example, if we have a microservices studio, we need a database. We create an infrastructure plugin called RDS. I need a table. I create a Dynamo plugin to implement a Dynamo table, for example. And we have another infrastructure plugin called Kubernetes. And all these three plugins running this application. After, we need to go through the application layer, and we create a new plugin called a scaffold of microservices, and we implement it using Java and Spring Boot, for example. And after, we need another plugin to implement the observability using CloudWatch. When you package all these plugins, we can implement the whole technology vision about that studio. After this, you get these plugins to create a stack. The stack, it's a composable by different plugins. And the stack is the executable architecture product that will be delivered for the whole company, for all developers. And each stack, we can define different use cases called starter. The starter is the best way when the developer creating a new application, they fit what they need with the best starter, because the start is based on the use case that the stack can solve. In this process, the architecture team is able to enter in the global configuration to set up mandates here, or suggest configuration, the best practice here. And the developers can change after. But the mandates, the developer can't change, because we'll be guaranteed that we'll be applying production. When they finish this configuration, this stack is ready to be consumed by the company. The next journey here is the workspace. The tech leads of the team or tribe enter here in the StackSpot account to create a new workspace. In this workspace, they need to add the cloud configurations about how we will connect to the AWS accounts, the StackSpot accounts, or the on-premise environment that will be using that workspace, in that project. After, they need to choose which stack they want to use. This is an important point, because all applications that will be created using this workspace will follow that stack that they choose here. And after, he can add some additional configurations to suggest configurations for the developers to make it more easy, create new applications, or mandates here too. And after, when he or she finish this process, is available for any developer in this workspace create a new application very fast. The last journey is about the engineer. The engineer just needs to access the StackSpot account and choose their workspace that is working now. And after, they create a new application, new microservices, new mobile application, etc. And after, they just need to choose what is the starter from the stack that they are using, that workspace. And after, the application will be created. The new repository will be created with the whole code. The executable architecture will be coded for him, with all pieces implemented by each plugins inside this stack. After, they just need to start to code the business feature, implement the business rule. And when they finish, they just need to follow the pipeline, the process of the pipeline. And the codes will get in production using our runtimes engine that is integrated with the pipeline to do this, applying all standards and policies here. All these journeys can be configured very fast. The first journey about the architecture team, we can take almost 1 week to do this. And if the company doesn't know how transform the technology vision into plugins, we have a professional team to help with. It's easy, but if you don't know, we have a professional team to help you with this. And we are able to access our catalog. The customer are able to access our catalog. In our catalog, we have a lot of stacks implemented. We have more than 8 years helping customers to do modernization. And we have a lot of stacks ready. And you just need to customize. We can reduce 80% of the effort to do this in this step. The second journey takes less than 2 hours. It's very simple to configure a new area inside the company. And you just need to configure a new workspace, a new kind of project, or a line of business. It's very simple to set up with all patterns here. And the last journey, it takes less than 30 minutes to create a new application with all this architecture executable here. With this, we truly believe the developers, even the first day, can achieve productivity. Because every that they need, it's ready here to bring the best developer experience for them. And now, let's take a video to show EDP in action. Let's go. Well, when we launched the EDP to our customers, we helped a lot to improve the developer experience. All this configuration that you saw here, it's very easy to use for the developers. With just one command, all this configuration will be used for them. But during the creation of the business rule, then the developer create a new application and start to code the business rules, we don't help so much the developer in this phase. And I am very excited here to introduce at AWS reInvent the new StackSpot AI that we are looking to focus and help our developers that use our platform to accelerate the business feature creation. The StackSpot AI is a code suggestion agent, harnesses the power of generative AI to make possible the developers achieve the hyper-productivity, thanks for the hyper-contextualization capability of the platform. How it works? We are able to create different kind of minds for different kind of companies. Each company has a different technology landscape, and our agents are able to adapt for each kind of context. For example, we're training our agent based on a lot of technology information within the company. For example, enterprise software, architecture, cloud configurations and cloud architecture, and we can training with API and even catalog, software documentation, source code repositories, security policies, and if you use our EDP, every information defined in our stacks will be trained automatically here. With this, we truly believe that we can provide not regular code suggestions, but very, very close to the real code that is going to the production. We very, very align our code suggestion with the strategy, technology strategy of the company. And it's very easy to find how you can connect with your systems and documentation and APIs and bring to our agent. Why StackSpot AI is ahead of the market? We have three main aspects here. The first one, it's everything that the developer needs is inside the IDE. The IDE is the place where the developer are building and evolve the applications within the company. And the best place to developer focus on their job is there to achieve more productive. Now, the developer just needs to install our agent there and all this knowledge that was trained, it's ready to be used inside the IDE. For example, if the developer wants to create a new code that accesses a customer information, they just need to interact with our agent, and our agent will suggest what is the best API in the company to do this. But not only this, they help the developer to generate the code to access this information based on the stack, on the whole technology vision of the company. This is the best way to bring every information to the developer interface here. But complex companies has a lot of process, and it's difficult to implement all process here. For example, some kind of products, we need to approve budget to put in production, to create a new infrastructure. How we can solve inside the IDE this kind of problem? We can solve using our custom quickie commands. The custom quick commands, we combine our specialized mind of our agent with different systems to create workflows and complex workflows if you need. And we can interact with these systems and compact the whole process in a single command that they can use our agent to execute call this command. And we can package the whole developer experience in the company within the IDE. And we have some built-in quick commands too, to help the developer to create it, for example, documentation, the test of the code based on the stack, to refactor the code to keep aligned with the technology vision that is evolving to. But the custom quick comments makes the developer more powerful. They can create custom quick comments, for example, to get your daily tasks in the backlog systems and help you to create the code suggestion, how to fix the daily tasks. And this avoid that the developer experience in a company, they must access a lot of systems to solve their problems, to perform their tasks. We centralize everything here in the IDE. The last point here, that aspect here, it's our knowledge and experience to do the modernization, the legacy modernization. We have a lot of years in the market to help customers to do this transition to the cloud and modernizing the applications. And we partnered with Itaú to improve this mind of our agent. Our agent is ready with a deep knowledge how to do this. I am not talking to translate code from legacy to a new code. I am talking to reimagine the code. Because when you translate, you don't create a truly new API or a cloud-native application. And to create a cloud-native application aligned with the stacks and technology vision, you must reimagine how you organize the application. And it's very easy to the developer when need to create a new microservices that modernize one legacy application, just talk with our agent through the IDE. And our agent will find what is the best piece of the code, implement that kind of business rule, and transform to a modern code. And after refactor, reimagine that code to fit with the stack and technology vision of the company. With this kind of approach, we can reduce a lot. The time, the effort that we need to do the modernization now. You can do faster, cheaper than ever. With all these aspects and the features that we have here, we believe the developer can achieve the hyper-productivity and generate more value to the customer, to their customers. And the company can be reactive faster to the customer needs, much more faster than ever. Now, I will play a video about the StackSpot, the StackSpot AI, but before I'm finished here, I want to talk about how we can combine the EDP with StackSpot AI. When you combine this both solution, you deliver amazing developer experience for the developers and an incredible productivity. And you can create a company with legacy-free. Because when you modernize an application today, in the next, after 5 years, that application will be a new legacy. Because the architecture, the technology vision of the company is evolving during the time. And when you combine the EDP that we know about the evolution, about the technology vision of the company, and you have our agent working together with the developer, we can do small refactories. And our agent can suggest small refactors in the code to keep aligned with the evolution in the EDP. And when you combine this, you can create a legacy-free company and don't need modernized application after 5 years, Okay? Thank you so much. Let's play the video about the StackSpot AI.
So thanks a lot, Bruno. So many new features, functionalities. And we are working with Zupi, developing together the StackSpot for the last 2 years. And we do believe that once the solution, the platform is working for Itaú, it's going to work for every company that are modernizing legacy applications and moving to the cloud. And in the end of the day, every CTOs, every CIOs, every companies are looking for efficiency, quality, speed with security. And with StackSpot, in terms of efficiency, here are some examples. StackSpot ensures reusable products, and FinOps agents with StackSpot AI is one example. Instead of having engineers looking for cost reduction, it was developed agents that are looking for how to reduce, how to optimize the infrastructure all the time. In terms of quality, one example here is the stack with observability. So once the engineer wants to run a code in production, the stack that's using comes with observability. In terms of speed, we really believe that StackSpot is much more than a copilot, because here when someone is developing a software, it's developed by context. And in terms of security, StackSpot AI was designed according to AWS well-architected security framework. So we are in the end of our presentation. We have a booth, so we invite everyone to visit the StackSpot booth to understand more. And again, thanks very much for your time. Thank you.